Okay, welcome to Byfield, Massachusetts, Triton Regional High School. Tonight it's senior night for the girls soccer team. They're hosting Rockport, and we're going to have a ceremony before the game starts. We have 8 seniors on this team this year, which is a sizable chunk of the playing squad.
Test.
And we're going to have their names read out. The parents are going to get to come out to celebrate the seniors. A little bit of normalcy in an otherwise strange season, but this is game 4 for this team.
Good evening, everyone.
And here we go.
And welcome to tonight's matchup versus Triton Vikings versus the Rockport Vikings. Tonight, Triton would like to honor their seniors. Thank them for all their time they've given to Triton soccer and wish them luck on what's to come next. First senior, Maddie Landry, joined by her parents, Sue and Mark Landry.
All together.
Oh wait, knock down?
Yeah.
Our next senior, Darcy McDonald, joined by our parents, Greg and Susie McDonald, Kelly McCullough, and Todd Nestor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next, senior Gabby Mckendree, joined by her parents, Eva and David Mckendree. Next, senior Hayley Moreland, joined by her parents, Amy and Eric Moorland.
Yeah, like an all because like you're kind of shy. Yeah, but like
Senior Isabella Reininger, joined by her parents, Sandra and Dave Reininger. Next, seniors Annika and Sophia Siminoff, joined by their parents, Kristen and Greg Siminoff.
it's like a flip. Remember you did the comfortable Oh yeah, correct. Because he was like, I lost it.
And our last senior, Lillian Schroeder, joined by her teammates Congratulations, seniors. And now at this time, we'd like to do the starting lineup for the visiting Vikings from Rockport. Number 1, Alexa Ozier. Number 2, Kaylee Wheat. Number 3, Elizabeth Higgins. Number 4, Maya Churchill. Number 7, Emma Christopher. Number 11, Alexis Bergel. Number 12, Zoe Lucia. Number 20, Michelle Allen. Number 22, Talia McWilliams. Number 33, Frankie Tombley. And number 40, Hayley Fuels. The head coach of Rockport, John Parisi. And now the starting lineup for your Triton Vikings. Number 1, Darcy McDonough. Madison Landry. Number 5, Isabel Reiniger. Number 6, Morgan Hall. Number 9, Alola Amatioso. Personally. We do not have a national anthem, so at this time we're going to start the game. Good luck to both teams.
All right, here we go. Time for soccer. Okay. So I'm Patrick Heffernan. I'm joined by Eric Moorland again. Second game that we get to call this season for the girls. And this is their 4th game. So what do you expect to see from them tonight?
A senior night, so they should be excited and fired up. And, they're going against a Rockport team that hasn't had much success this season, so it should be competitive. And hopefully we can have some success out there tonight.
And Triton broke through in the last game and got a goal. I think it was Morgan Hall that scored. Mm-hmm. So hopefully we'll see maybe, 8 goals for 8 seniors tonight? Would that be good?
Be nice to break out tonight, yeah. Be a nice breakout. That'd be great.
It would be fantastic. Yeah, and it's a nice night. It's not too cold yet, not too windy yet, which is nice. And we do have a couple referees. I was a little worried. We didn't see them before this game started, or before the ceremony started. So, nice ceremony. We actually have a bunch of bios on all the senior girls that we'll be reading throughout the game. I'll have to read your daughters, because that would be a little weird if you she said about you. But yeah, they should be good. So we were able to call the boys game last week and see sort of the difference between the girls and the boys adjusting to these COVID rules, and so we can talk about that some during the game. But I think by the 4th game of the season, this Triton girls team should be ready, should be adjusted, should have a good feel for how the play is different now than it was last season.
When they first started the season out, right?
Right. When they first started the season, when everyone was trying to figure out exactly what the rules were going to be, coaches adjusting, referees adjusting. One of the things we thought of during the boys game was how sometimes the refs aren't necessarily calling the contact fouls because they're still getting used to it. So they're still used to soccer. They're still used to calling a game like they normally would, and they forget, which which we're
we're all adjusting, right? So.
All making adjustments. So, yeah, and this is good. I'm glad we got to do this. The game was originally scheduled for Saturday, and it was pouring rain, so that's no fun for the senior night.
Nope.
The parents. So we got a decent group of people here. Every family allowed to send a couple parents to see the game, so it's good to see the every game has a few more fans in attendance, which is nice.
Yep, it's good to see for sure. Missed the Triton Youth Soccer, being here. Usually they're here doing the parade, and
that's right.
There's a little bit of a tunnel out in the midfield area. It's always adds another element to it, which was obviously can't do because of the COVID situation, but always nice to see the young kids out here.
You're right. I remember this from years past, and it was kind of it sort of looked a little bit like the professional game, where you have the kids that go out there and stand next to the professional players. So, yeah, that was always kind of good for the community too. Good to have the younger players come out and see a game, and I know that's been one thing a lot of the youth programs have tried to encourage, certainly in basketball, certainly in football, certainly in soccer. So it goes a long way, and this is a solid girls program, even graduating 8 seniors. They still have a lot of starters that aren't seniors, so they're in good shape for next year. And Darcy's back in goal, which is a plus. This is her second game back, right?
Second game back.
Yeah, so definitely has the cobweb shaken out now. She's ready to play. But a credit to was it Emily who was the goalie? Olivia, right. Good for her. She got some good time playing goalie at a different level, so that'll help her next season, certainly.
Yep. And I'm sure she sees a difference when she goes back down the JV, the difference in play. It's just there's a stark contrast between the two.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see. I haven't seen her play since she's gone over to the JV side, but I wonder if she's playing with more confidence, now that she's back in the JV, net,
It's such a different speed, so I think she
probably a little more relaxed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And it'll be good for her good for her for her confidence coming in next year and all that. So, and again, good for the program.
Right.
So
that's right.
So the other thing we had in the boys' game was a 4:00 start, so it was still light out for most of the game. And Owen pointed out just the sort of the poetic beauty of this particular place. So I feel like I have to say it again tonight because it's just a gorgeous night, and it's such a nice setting for this.
No, it is a perfect spot for sure.
And so this game, an 0-4 Rockport Vikings team. So this is a chance for Triton to get on the board. And that because there's no playoffs this year, there's going to be some kind of postseason tournament of some kind, slightly different. So they may have a chance to see this team again, or a chance to see one of the teams they've already played. But they must have Newburyport coming up soon.
Yep.
And thankfully they don't have to face Pentucket again.
No. That's one thing is we play each team once this season, right? Opposed to doubling up.
Right.
It always seems like we get the Pentucket and North Reading. We always double up on the big schools and never on the smaller ones like Rockport and Georgetown.
Right. Rockport is a one game a year in a regular season. So this is nice to get to have them here. I remember going to the game last year in Rockport, and I believe Triton won, if I remember.
It did.
2-0 or 2-1 or something like that. So.
Yep.
Thing about going to Rockport is it's a day-long excursion.
It's not a short drive now.
It's quicker to take a boat from Plum Island. Quicker. So, all right.
Looks like we're finally getting underway here. Play a little soccer tonight.
And looks like they're going with the same kind of formation he's gone with in the past. Playing those 4 across the back line.
Yep, 4-4-2.
Morgan in the middle of the field. That is Izzy with the ball right at the top, right? Yeah.
It's nice with the JV game being earlier, being staggered. They got a lot of the players up from the JV squad that may see some time out. Some of those girls haven't played varsity yet.
Yeah. And here we go. Getting some soccer. Morgan Hall, ball at her feet. Gonna bring it out to the wing. It's gonna send a long ball down. Get something to happen with Izzy.
She's showing an easy angle right there.
That's Sophia Simonoff there on the wing on this near side for us, coming down the right side. It's nice having the rosters. It does mean having to look down and look at the rosters, catch their names, which is a challenge. Follow both the game and look at the roster at the same time. So Rockport's going to try and send it away, and it's not going to go. Instead, it's going to be controlled by Triton. Good little play to Morgan Hall. Chance to keep it in. Goes out on Rockport again. So here's where they have a chance to just sort of tap it and send it into the box. Like this. Like exactly what they're doing.
Right.
Beautiful. Chance to get over there on it. Chance to take a shot. Was that a handball in the box?
A handball in the box.
Handball in the box. That's some incredible early luck for Triton.
Yeah, you have to call that. I mean, there was no pressure on her.
Yeah.
Just a bad touch and one off her hand.
Yeah. And are they going to call the penalty? Or
It should be, it should be a penalty kick. That was squarely in the box.
It's Triton with an early chance to score here. And that's fantastic. Less than 2 minutes into this game.
Who's taking the kick? Is that Alyssa?
I got to bring binoculars next time. Yeah, it sounds like it's Alyssa, based on what her teammates are saying. Here's a chance for Triton to get on the board right away. Great save by the keeper. Took a shot low to the right. Keeper went to her left. Picked up a big save. That's a big boost for Rockport right there.
No question.
And that ball's going to roll again to Triton. But now they know that, that's the smart way to play it. You have a touch like that, just send it into the box and make something good happen. Could be out for a goal kick. So that's tough too for Alyssa as well. I mean, as great a boost as it is for that keeper, I mean, a chance like that, you just
the PKs are tough.
Back,
they're just a little bit of a head game when you do the PKs.
Get some shape back. Get some shape back.
Yeah, when you coached, were there certain players that you just knew would be the right girl to take a PK?
Yeah, I mean, when they were younger, it was kind of roll of the dice.
Yeah.
The one game we got in the playoffs, we missed all 5 of them in a shootout, and the other team missed 4 out of the 5. So out of 10 kids, one of them scored the PK.
That is tough. Yeah, that's tough.
It's not easy under pressure.
No.
The funny part is if you literally put someone in the corner of the net and you said pass it to that person's foot, you could do it 9 times out of 10. And then when it has to do with just trying to get it by a goalie and score, I don't know what it is. It's a mental thing. It's not easy.
No, and it's probably not something you spend a whole lot of time practicing because, we've seen, 2 PKs in 4 games, and they just don't come up. And that's the first one I think Triton has had all season. So
yep, it is.
They don't come up often enough to be worthwhile. So here we go. Triton centering that ball again into the box. It's a good play. Keep doing that.
Got some good pressure. It's been they're attacking third for most of this game so far. It's nice to see. Just got to keep the pressure up and try to put one in the back of the net.
So first couple little touches there for Rockport. Triton's got to send it out of bounds. So let's see if Rockport takes the same kind of tactic of the little tap and send it long. What's the problem here?
We're looking for checking the inflation, if the ball is properly inflated.
I know it's New England, so we always talk about whether or not the ball's inflated properly, but it's a little ridiculous. Come on, it's just soccer. Although I'm not sure we can talk about the Patriots after yesterday's
it was not a good
performance.
Brad, we can get him over here.
So
I know he's got it. He's pumping.
I've never seen this before either. A game delayed because the ball's not inflated enough. Okay. But yeah, that one is definitely.
Can't have a softball.
They're still gonna play it. They're still gonna play it though. All right. So she's gonna send it. Nope. Decides to keep the possession instead. Gonna bring it down that side. Taken away by Morgan. Good play by Morgan. She's got the wheels to go down that right side, and she's gonna set herself up and get a good cross. Puts it into the box. Chance to turn on it. Can't quite get a foot on it quick enough, but Rockport's got to kick it out of bounds.
Good job, Morgan.
Hayley Moreland sends it to her teammate, sends it into the box again, and now they're going to have to roll it out again. So Rockport's defense is struggling a little bit, I'd say. Giving up a lot of possessions and giving up a lot of chances to Triton. They just got to capitalize on one of these. It's good to see Triton all the way up, too. I mean, there's no hanging back.
I'm just going to say we got some nice numbers up, which is great to see.
Yeah, everyone's across midfield. Got to go a little quicker with that. That's the other thing I noticed in the boys' game. Yeah, that's
an easy call.
You can't take that casually. You can't like tap it to your teammate and kind of set yourself up and run it. No, it's got to be quicker.
A little bang. You know.
Defense can close in too fast.
Right.
So foul on Triton. Rockport with the ball now. Chance to come down this right side or bring it to the middle. They're going to bring it to the middle right to Triton. Now Rockport on the wing. Quick move. And they center it down there. Good play. Into the box. Darcy's first chance to touch the ball. Scoops it up.
Here you go, Darcy.
She looks good. Good to see her back. This is her, big year for her, senior year. So.
Yeah, that's over half field.
Over half. Yep. That's the rule you gotta adjust to.
You cannot do that. You cannot even that.
Yep.
When you punt the ball from the 18, it doesn't take much to go over half field.
No.
You're almost better off just trying to throw the ball
so
to one of your players for possession.
Rockport's keeper has thrown it twice now. I noticed that. That is maybe a better way to handle that.
With the turf, it's going to go.
Morgan with the ball at her feet again. Good pressure from Rockport. But they turn it right over. And here they come. Triton with a chance to bring it down the line. It's going to go out. And
that looked close.
I haven't seen. Is Caroline get Colleen in, or is she?
I don't believe so. We've got some of the seniors in to start.
That's right. Okay.
You get
right. Yeah, that's exactly
Sophia
right.
on the right wing there, which is where Caroline starts.
Yeah. So Maeve Heffernan and Skylar Sharp both out tonight. Not sure what's wrong with Skylar. Maeve's got a knee injury.
She's got a knee problem.
Two knee injuries, huh?
Morgan, release forward a little bit.
Yeah, press now.
Good little move. Great steal.
Here we go.
Chance to send it in the box. Great opportunity. Turns it right into the keeper, though.
Good pressure.
Was that easy with the shot? I think it was. Yeah.
Nice accurate cross. Good first touch. Get the shot off. It's good.
Keep that up. And again, another steal for Triton. And then a steal right back by Rockport. Bring the ball up the middle again. They don't seem to use their wings quite as much. We'll see if that holds through the whole game. That one's going to go out. So Triton going to play possession on it. I think Morgan Hall just broke that girl's ankles, so she's just seen that.
Yeah, it was close.
Triton,
go, take the space.
Nice. Morgan again, look into the wing. Oh, here's a chance. Here's another chance. Again in the box. Triton has been playing really aggressive this opening 10 minutes of this game. It's fantastic.
Find your shape, girls. Find your shape. Easy, Gabby. Easy.
Is that who's number 12? Is that
That's Sophia.
Sophia.
Yep, 7 off.
Gabby's 13. Okay.
This the first game we did, we had Triton on the other side of the field, so it's nice to hear Prossman over there.
We can hear what his in-game coaching is like.
Right.
So, nice. So here's a chance to send it in again. And a little bit too rushed that time. Right after I said you can't rush it too, or you can't go too slow, that time they rushed it a bit. Unfortunately turned it over.
Recover, girls. Don't get stuck in the back line.
That's definitely one of the adjustments, like through the course of the season, to be able to practice that and get better and better and better at taking that first real long kick and doing something with it. So off of the kick in.
That's a nice little touch.
Turnover right at midfield, and Rockport almost gave it right back. Chance here for Triton to keep possession for a little bit. Izzy Reiniger tries to step up, can't quite get there in time.
Open up, Sophia.
Oh, nice, beautiful pass.
Stay with her.
It's going to be Triton ball. Yep.
Take it.
Excellent.
Don't crowd, Gabby. Don't.
Yeah, and you got to play on the whistle. That's the other thing that takes some getting used to, is you can't just run up and go. You got to wait for that whistle from the ref.
Step mark.
Ooh. And Mr. Ben Hall being very defensive for his sister. Ben Hall, a former Triton soccer player as well himself. Former captain, I think, too, if I remember right. And here comes Caroline Gay-Colleen. And who else we got?
Chloe Connors and
number 16.
Janet.
And Janet. It's offsides, unfortunately. So Caroline, Chloe, and Janet coming in, probably pulling out some of the seniors, I would imagine. We know that Caroline likes this right side, right? Isn't that her normal?
That's her spot.
Spot, yeah. So offsides on Triton, chance for Rockport to reset. And they get the ball at least to midfield. But it's going to be out on Rockport again. Subs, yep. So some of the seniors now coming off. Big round of applause. Fantastic. Good for them. And Caroline's got that sort of explosive speed down this right side. So
She does.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Triton try and get it over her pretty soon. That one's going to go out, and it's going to be Rockport. It is a weirdly quiet game, though, when there aren't as many fans as there are. Although this is actually a big crowd for a soccer match at Triton.
Yeah, it is.
But
it's all parents, and parents are a little more quiet than the student body when
this is very true.
Students come.
There were definitely some years in the past. I know when the Triton girls team had fan buses going to playoff games and stuff. So Caroline, chance to turn around, she does. Good possession, right to Chloe, right to Morgan. Morgan
good.
back to Caroline. Caroline, a chance to bring it down the line, and she's gonna. Decides to center it, and there's a chance to keep that ball again. Nope.
Talk, girls, talk.
Chloe.
Put the ball, girls.
Putting the ball in the box again. Gotta like that. Rockport manages to clear all the way back to Janet, but Janet's on it.
Back and inside.
Izzy. Perfect little give and go. Chance to take another give and go. Chance to take a shot. It's going to be Morgan who steps up. Oh, and she's going to hit her own teammate. Morgan with another shot. This one's going to go right at the keeper as well.
Good pressure.
Great pressure. And Rockport with a throw by the keeper. It's a way to maintain possession, but then your teammates got to keep the ball some too. Again, here comes Izzy. Again, a chance to do something. And that one's going to go out. I think it's going to be a corner kick, yeah.
Okay. It's nice to see them with those small passes under pressure, and getting the open space after a couple of quick passes, and that's creating some nice opportunities for them.
It was a give and a go and a give and a go between those two players. They just passed it back and forth 4 times. That's fantastic.
That's great.
And Morgan stepping up, when there was an opportunity to shoot. Unfortunately, our own teammate was in the way, but still, just that kind of pressure is fantastic. So everything's short corner on the corners because you can't send it in the air on the first touch.
Right.
Just be ready to go, Hayley. Just be ready to go. Go to that ball.
Nice
service.
And you can't header it. You just got to get your body on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at those wheels on Caroline.
Nice.
Wow. Great play. Chance to turn on it. Another chance to turn on it. Oh, she couldn't quite get her foot on it where she wanted.
It's good composure in the box, taking those touches.
Yeah.
Trying to create that one little step to get the shot off.
So 5 girls coming in now for Rockport. and we have a roster, but unless I had binoculars and the ability to look at 3 things at once, I don't think I could say the names of the Rockport girls. Maybe we'll learn some of them by the end.
Right.
Triton again with the possession.
Come on, let's take advantage of this, girls.
And a little bit, laid off a little bit there. Didn't really pressure when they had a chance. Chloe with the ball now. Good possession. Sends it back to Hayley. That is Hayley, right?
Lily.
Oh, Lily, sorry. And then the front line on Triton is not quite as high up. Ooh. Morgan falls down but gets back up. No, it seems like there they go into the corner, but it seems like the Triton line is held back a little bit more. I don't know if it's, was that Alyssa and Izzy that are the strikers?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go, Boyle!
Andrea Boyle entering the game.
Boyle.
Yep. It's her second varsity.
What year is she?
She's a sophomore.
Oh, wow. All right.
Chloe, hold that shape in there.
This is her second game of the season.
So she played at Ipswich, was it? Yeah?
She played in the one of the away games.
Vocal, be vocal, be vocal, be vocal.
Okay, guys, we need press there.
Drop, boy.
Rockport
Get a drop.
brings it to the... Going to bring it to the middle. No, a little give and go down this left wing. And there's a chance for somebody to step up on Triton.
Good challenge.
Ooh, and that girl looked like she was offsides, but nope, we're not going to call it. That's a good shot. But it's actually just a good centering pass. Rockport's got to run under it a long way, though.
There you go.
That's going to go out for Rockport. That was a good ball across the middle, though. But I think Rockport just didn't have anybody up.
Nope.
It's tough when you play most of the game on the defensive third to then make that adjustment. That's hard. About 3.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. So Triton's got to give space, and that's the other change in these rules. It allows this kind of big centering pass. And
they called offsides from the kick-in. I thought on throw-ins.
on a throw-in, you can't be offsides.
All right.
So when I kick in, you can be. And the girls have no idea what they did wrong. Yeah. It's
I heard the refs say they came from an offside position.
super confusing.
That's interesting.
There's a great pass to Izzy. Another give and go. Chance for Caroline if she can get to it in time. Defenders on it.
Alyssa.
Caroline
That's
gets
Alyssa.
a buyer though. Oh, it's Alyssa. Sorry. Alyssa, a chance to center it. It's going to be tough. Brings it across the middle, and then she's going to get another chance at it.
Hold shape. Bring that ball, girl.
The chance
Here we go,
inside.
here we
A
go.
chance. A lot of pushing and shoving, and they're just going to call. They're going to call it on Izzy. I think.
Izzy,
Yep. That's tough.
Nice hustle, Triton!
And one of these crosses is going to land in the right spot, you know. Law of average is going to bounce in the right spot. Get that opportunity to put in the back of the net.
Guys, go up and out. Good. Nice
Good play again. She's got to get that ball right to Morgan on his feet. Chance to shoot, and she does. A bouncer, and it's off of the keeper.
Good shot.
Another corner kick. With going to be less than 2 minutes in this quarter, and they got to hurry up here. Don't want to lose this momentum they got.
Chloe, hold, Chloe, hold. Good, that's good, right there. Just hold that space.
So Triton with everybody within 25 yards of the goal right now, all but 2.
Now get ready, Chloe.
Good centering pass,
And
it's
we'll
going
do
to
it
be
again.
another one. And minute 25 on the quarter. Hopefully this ref is keeping it on the clock and not letting it just go down because it's taking forever here.
Billy, make sure you call him back when things get a little bit iffy.
Another time from
Gotta move, Alyssa. Keep
Caroline to give it a
Alyssa.
centering pass.
Careful, Maddie, careful.
And that's a good one too. That's
Good
right
ball.
there. The chance cleared out for the moment by Rockport, but not really.
Hold your shape.
So you went and offsides? Offsides.
Okay.
Kind of a strange whistle because if it was offsides, it should have been right away. Well, it's tough. Oh, and a handball though on that. That's tough. Yep. Oh no.
Oh, ball was in the air.
Ball was in the air.
Ball was in the air before it hit her hand.
Oh, these rules are so. Well,
look how close that is to the net. And is it direct or indirect?
It must be. They must have to tap it, and the same thing as before. But they got to give her space.
I mean, 10 yards is almost in the net.
Yeah. Just need to tap it.
Good
right
opportunity here.
Oh, and they're calling the end of the quarter.
Oh my!
You are kidding me.
That's rubbish!
That is really, yeah, I'm with Mr. Hall on this one. That is really strange. Why would you do that? Why? I mean, I don't get that at all. I don't get how you
let the penalty play out.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't understand that.
Wow. That was a really good opportunity, too. Because you get a tap and a running start to blast that ball from inside the 18.
That is really tough. I don't understand how the referees make that call. I mean, I know in Premier League soccer in England, you don't blow the whistle if it's in either one of the thirds.
Right.
Like, it's only when the ball is in the, so the same thing. It should have been, clear possession or clear not a scoring opportunity like that. That stuff. All right. Well, hopefully this game will continue and they'll get some goals here. But in the meantime, we got a few minutes between the quarters. We are going to go through these seniors. So if you want to go first and maybe read what we got about Izzy Roniger.
Yeah, sure. This is Izzy Roniger. Izzy has been playing soccer for Triton for about 10 years. She is a 4-year varsity player who is very grateful for her experience with this organization. She wants to thank her parents, her brother, who taught her a lot about soccer, and her coach, Eric Pressman, who was also her youth coach. She loves her teammates and will miss them when she moves on to university to study environmental science this upcoming year.
Somewhere, and we were talking before the game, they don't know where they're going to school yet. Most
still
of them,
early, right?
It's still early. So Maddie Landry has been playing soccer since 5th grade. So the best part about it is that the Triton team is like a family, and her favorite game was beating Newburyport in her sophomore year. So 2 years ago when they beat Newburyport. Having read these ahead of time, that game comes up quite a few times for these girls. Her favorite player, Megan Rapinoe, good to know. And then she says she's not sure she'll be continuing soccer in college, but will be attending college.
Nice.
So, and then you can do Darcy. I know you've coached her before.
Yep, Darcy McDonough. I started playing soccer when I was 5, so I played for 12 years. The best part of playing for Triton was how close the team was and the bus rides home after a win. My favorite game would have to be playing Newburyport and beating them 2-0 under the lights. A player that made me want to play soccer was Christine Sacconi, who was the goalie at Triton in 2015.
That's pretty cool.
I am committed to continue playing soccer at St. Lawrence University, and I'm planning on majoring in biology.
Excellent. All right, and we may have to save the next one for the next time out, or the halftime, but I can do Gabby Mckendree now. She's been playing for 13 years. Says her favorite thing about the girls program is how supportive everyone is, and she does plan on continuing to play through college.
Excellent.
And it is kind of crazy to talk about these girls not knowing where they're going to be next year. Except for Darcy, and good for her. All right, so we're switching into the field. No issue here with the sun in their eyes, but
right.
Hopefully the balance doesn't shift along with the field change.
Well, Rockport's giving them more time and space, to make that extra look up or the extra touch, and it's really helping them, keep possession of the ball and keep that pressure up on the Rockport's defensive third.
That's going to probably roll out again. Nope, Triton's going to manage to keep it in. Nice play. Morgan Hall on the ball.
You see this.
She's going to look for Chloe in the middle. Nope, she's going to keep it for herself for a bit. Good chance. Put it in there. You never know what's going to happen. Yeah.
Yep. You got to get the weak side to time it. She's going to put it into the box. You got to kind of time that run up.
Right.
Anticipate it so that when it gets there, you're making your run in. You're not offsides, and you get a chance at it. That kind of are late to make a break on, and there was no real pressure in the box on that cross.
Right. So not sure what that call was, but it goes Triton's way. So that ball's going to be out for Triton again. We were calling these COVID calls when we were doing the boys' game. We don't know what the call is, so it's a COVID call.
COVID call, sure.
No idea what it might be. So it looks like Rockport getting a little bit of a warning. And that ball's out, and it's going to be Rockport's ball this time. So a penalty kick that the keeper stopped, and then a penalty attempt that not a penalty attempt, but a huge
stopped.
Opportunity that the referee stopped. And but Triton had a few other chances in there, a few other good looks.
Yep.
I think they had at least 3 or 4 shots on goal, other than the penalty kick. So they just got to keep that up. Something's going to go in.
And you get the feeling that once one goal goes in,
Yeah.
you know, probably 2 or 3 more follow after that one.
Start to open things up. Yep. So playing it down that right side for Triton.
Yeah, quick little touches is nice.
Rockport over midfield, starting to bring a few more girls forward. Chance now as they get closer, about 20 yards out. And there's a shot, not really on goal, but a chance for Darcy to get her hands on the ball again, which is good. And she's got to remember not to kick it too far.
Chloe, drop your angle, Chloe.
That's going to go right back to Darcy. She's going to play it.
Leo and Janet, you're on the same ball line.
This time decides to throw it up to Janet.
Here we go.
A little hand checking going on, and they're going to call it which way? They're going to call it on Morgan.
On Morgan, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that, I think.
Could have gone either way.
Yep,
But
yep.
yeah.
Those girls. Open up, Janet, to me.
Alyssa on the ball, I think.
Yep.
Back to Chloe now, Morgan.
Girls, talk. Good talking, girls.
Just a ton of possession. This is really good soccer.
Yep, it's great.
And actually a really good step by
Rockport.
Rockport right
Yep.
there, yeah. Again, good soccer. Keeping control of it. Quick pass, and that one's going to be a little bit errant. It's going to go to Rockport this time.
Good step.
Another good step. Great step. Sends it out to the wing.
Great ball. Who's there?
Caroline chasing, but she's not quite going to get there.
We'll take the kick in.
Yeah. No, somehow that's going to Rockport. I'm not sure. Not sure that's what the players saw, because the players all lined up for it to be a Triton ball, so it's kind of odd. All right. Good pressure. Rockport across midfield. Nope.
And a good step. Is that, I think it's Andrea Boyle over there, right? Playing on the outside?
Could be, yeah. Yep, number 3.
Looks like it.
Yeah, that's Andrea Boyle.
Yep. Should do nice.
So kind of a disjointed play down the left side for Rockport so far. Neither team able to really, right after we talked about how great they were playing, neither team able to quite make the right passes. Now some subs coming in. Gabby Mckendree and Hayley Moreland.
Yep.
Chloe coming out.
That was a good shift by Andrea.
Yeah.
Giving the Clo Dog a break.
She had a good shift out there too.
Yeah.
Really calm on the ball, which you gotta love.
Yep. Let's get some numbers up. That's a good ball.
Over to Caroline. Caroline on that wing.
Weak side's
She's
making the run.
dangerous.
Weak side's making the run. There it is.
Coming in. Oh, no.
That looks so good.
It did from this angle. It looked fantastic.
That was a great weak side run. Who was that? That was
16.
Janet making that run on the back side. That was really nice. Almost.
Yep, they just got to keep that up.
So giving them time. They're 5-10 feet off them when they get that ball, and it's making all the difference as far as how they have the possession.
Yeah, they're still just controlling it. Triton is just completely controlling this game when they want to, and then they just got to put together a score here.
That's nice. Take the touch.
This time we'll see if they can bring it down. Yep.
Bunch of passes.
Oh, that's right there. That's right
Here we
there
go.
for Caroline.
Goal.
It's in.
Oh, what a save.
Wow.
Great.
Wow.
Great ball movement right there.
This Rockport keeper is playing out of her mind. Alexa
Great
Ogier.
pass, great one-time shot.
Wow.
Great save.
Wow. Yeah, Caroline couldn't have done much more than that.
that was,
she put it exactly where she had to.
Struck it well. It was pure, low.
Yeah, anything different would have.
Yeah, I thought that was going to go.
Yeah. There's a chance.
Making nice runs on the net now. Yeah, they get much more aggressive in that box. It's nice to see.
That ball's up. No offsides. It's got to play off her back because she can't. Oh, the keeper's way out of position, but it's going to be a corner kick.
Getting closer.
Just want the dam to burst. Let's get some 8 goals here. So about 7 minutes gone by in this quarter, and it's really been, again, pretty much all Triton ball. Another good cross. Again in the box.
Another corner kick.
Another corner. Yeah, and after that first handball in the box, you just want to keep throwing them in there. You just never know when that might happen. So
that's right.
This one kind of a low on the ground. That one's again going to be out for a corner. It's so dark and so far over there. She could just fall off the end of the world.
You wouldn't even know it, right?
You wouldn't. It's crazy. Okay, so this time it's going to be Morgan taking the kick. A little bit of loft on it. They can't quite get the touch they wanted. All the way back. Hayley on it, I think. That is Hayley, yeah. Going to be out for Rockport. So yeah, this Rockport keeper is having a great game so far.
Nice saves for sure, keeping him in.
Yeah, she definitely is. Is that 8 or is that 6 over there? Is it Lizzie Protopappas in the game? I think it is. Way on the far side.
Oh, playing on the wing?
Yeah,
yep.
I think so.
Yep, I think you're right.
Ball at her feet now. Yeah, that's where you almost want to be in front of the girl, which sounds strange. It's almost like in basketball if you want to front somebody when they're in the paint, because it's so hard to trap that ball like that and actually maintain it.
Right.
And since you can't header it, that's all you can do.
And you can't put a body on her,
right.
Right. Without calling a penalty.
Great little play. I think that is Lizzie. She gets knocked off the ball though by number 2 for Rockport, coming the other way. First real long run by Rockport, but it's going to go to Darcy. Be harmless. Darcy's going to learn her lesson. One time. Made that mistake one time. Seeing that ball comes right off of her and goes away from her. You got it. Yeah. Yep. Good play. Good play. Come on, Izzy. Stay on it. Izzy still on it. Still on it.
So he's got Caroline coming across. There it is.
Nice little, almost. Nope, still a chance. Oh, that one's going to go off. Is that going to be a... Nah, it's just a goal kick. Looks like it might be a corner for a second there. So 10 minutes gone. 10 minutes until the... until halftime here. Still 0-0. Although Triton has been knocking at the door.
Consistently.
Yeah. They're maintaining possession really well. They're creating chances really well.
We've got Sophie coming in for the first time today.
Sophie Lazinski coming in. Alyssa coming out. Caroline, and it rolled out. Yeah, it's tricky. It's that balance between like, do you touch it and send it deep every single time? Do you try and possess it? It's like, yeah. But it's so different than throw-ins.
It is. I think the season goes on until you practice it, Yeah. And you work on different combinations. Sometimes you go short and kick it long. Sometimes you do a through ball. You know, sometimes you make a couple runs off of it.
So Rockport now going to send it, but not too far.
I think that's Gabby Mckendree, right? Number 13?
I think so, yeah. Rockport, middle of the field with the ball, trying to maintain some possession for a little bit. We'll see what happens here. There's a good step up by Triton.
Nice touch.
Good possession. Turnover by number 6 for Triton. Sophia heading down that wing. She can catch up to it. She almost does, and they're calling it out of bounds on Triton. All right. That's where it gets dangerous if you're Rockport sending it that far back.
Right.
Taking that much time. And they end up turning it over. But so does Triton. It does seem like a lot of the game for a while was being played so much not only on Triton attacking but in the middle of the field. I feel like we've sort of moved to the wings here, and it slows the game down because it's going out more frequently than I think it normally would. Triton dropping back, and that's going to roll out again too. They're just trading kick-ins on the far side of the field at the moment. Yeah. 7 minutes left in this half.
So you don't want to lose it there.
Rockport with a chance to do something. Let's see if they can get a shot off. Good play, but offsides. Yep, I think it was number 10.
They got a tight whistle on the outsides tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Well, tight whistles on a lot of stuff tonight, so yeah. That's really going to be a hard one to forget, having the ball like that, right at that spot, just outside the box.
I can't recall ever seeing it ever happen before.
Yeah.
It's just something you just let it play out. You called the penalty.
Yeah.
Open up your angles. Go to it.
Yeah, and it's interesting how much contact there can be and can't be. Like there are times when there's plenty of contact and nothing's called, and other times when it seems like it's, it's not okay.
If it's like mutual contact, how do you make the call? And if one person is being the aggressor, they tend to make that penalty on whoever's being the more the aggressive player.
Yeah,
that's what it seemed like to me anyway.
Yeah, it's
nice to see him let him play. I thought coming into this that you'd have a situation where it'd be kind of like no-touch soccer.
Yeah.
And there is some contact.
There is some. Yeah, it's good. It's still soccer, even if it's not exactly what we're used to.
Yeah.
Good.
Good pressure by Triton. Izzy Roniger, I think, on that ball again, yeah. Maeve Heffernan taking her sweet time getting the ball to Rockport. Don't rush, Maeve. No worries. 5 minutes left in the quarter.
She's got a knee injury as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it just sore or sprained? Or?
No, she hurt it last year playing basketball.
All right.
And it's an injury that's gonna be with her for a little while, but she can get it looked at and fixed and then play some the rest of the season, hopefully. She'll miss Wednesday, but hopefully be back after that.
Nice.
Yeah, she had her knees at the end of the basketball season last season were like black and blue all the time. Apparently that's not good. That's what the doctor says. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Basketball stuff on the hardwood floor, stop and go.
Yeah. So again, a long ball from Rockport. No real danger though. I think it's going to go out of bounds.
Take the kick in.
4 minutes left here in this quarter. 4 minutes left in the half. Triton, a little bit of a letdown in the energy. It seems like they haven't quite been as aggressive as they were coming out in this quarter. Their chance now to possess for a while. Was that Julia on the ball? I think it was. Sends it down. Great run by Janet, who's not quite going to get there, but it's a good idea. Yeah, and the lack of normally the Triton youth soccer players are up and down throwing the ball in. It makes a big difference, and it definitely slows the game down a lot. Rockport here now, going to probably send it. Nope, not going to send it. Going to turn it over. Izzy on the ball. Yeah, that is Izzy on the ball.
Yep. Nice little move.
Good. Couple of moves, chance to do something, and it's going to be a corner. It's got to be a corner, right? No, she just lost it out of bounds. Wasn't quite able to make that turn and get that ball in the center for her teammates. Good work by number 6. Is that
Morgan?
Oh, excellent. Chance to shoot. Oh.
Almost snuck through there. You say no turn.
Good little give and go from number 2 and number 4 here for Rockport. But there's just nobody on the offensive end for Rockport at all. Nobody coming up for him to try and attack. Great step by Maddie.
Touch.
Keeping it in. Nice. Beautiful play there.
See, Caroline's got to be asking for that. There it is.
Oh, chance for Caroline to get by her. Chance to take a shot here. Nope, she's going to need to bring it back. She's going to need to center it. She's got time.
She's got her. Nice touch.
Okay, Momo. Oh, chance there. Sends it to Caroline again.
That's well done.
And there's a shot.
Yeah!
Oh! No, is that in or is it? No, it's off the back.
Wow, look good from here.
Caroline Gakeline again sending the...
Parents in the stands feel the same way. They thought it was in too.
That was tough. That was a beautiful shot. That looked really, really good. She's had a few now tonight where it's looked like it's going to go in.
It was nice composure on the ball. They weren't just kicking it. They had some purpose to it. And that ended with a really nice shot at the end there.
Rockport with a big boot, and it's going to go out. Go all the way up into the stands. Oh, almost. Julia Beauvais on the ball. Morgan Hall. Sends it back. Maddie Landry on it now.
Yep, she's
back to Janet.
Give him a ton of space.
Yeah. So less than a minute now and go in this. And again, Rockport, to their credit, haven't given up a goal yet, but Triton has just been hammering. And there's another shot. Morgan Hall puts it right on the keeper.
You give her enough of those opportunities, she's going to connect on one.
Yep. Again, less than a minute now in this first half. Rockport trying to put together a late run, possibly. And that ball's going to sneak up, but Darcy's going to be on it. No threat, really.
Here we go.
Send it down the line for Julia. But at this point, with less than a minute, you just got to kind of throw it in there. Throw it into the middle. Let something good happen. Of course, we have no idea when that time's going to run out. Yeah, and there it is. There's the half. So that's the proper way to do it. When the ball's in the middle of the field, neither team really has any clear opportunities happening. So crazy first half.
Yeah,
started with a penalty kick 2 minutes into the game, and a great save by the Rockport keeper. And she's had a good game all the way around. I mean, she really has. She's made a couple of great saves, and then we've had a couple of kicks that have just, shots that have just looked so good. And, just spilled outside or just missed, or that last one that went into the netting on top. But good start for the Triton girls seniors to get out there, and huge high energy right at the beginning of the game. And really kept it up, and then right after I said it seemed like we had lost a little bit of energy, they seemed to pick it back up and really pressure a lot more. So they're going to need to do that and just break the dam.
Just gonna get one. Just get one.
Only make it happen. So So we'll do a couple more of these seniors here. This one you may be familiar with, Hayley Moreland.
Yeah, kind of know her.
Yeah, you do. So she says she's been playing soccer since the early days of U6. Having her dad as a youth coach, she always enjoyed practicing and playing at home on many different teams. She was lucky to have her dad give her lots of home instruction and, of course, the, quote, "can I give you a few pointers," quote, talk at the dinner table. Hayley has played many different positions over the years. For a long time, she enjoyed wing, using her speed to make those long runs up and down the field. It wasn't until a few years ago that she began playing defense, which became her more permanent and desired position. Her favorite memory from high school soccer was hands down the game under the lights against Newburyport. 2-0 win. We've heard that now more than a couple times.
Yep.
She's grateful the girls were able to get on the field this year despite the difficult circumstances, and she's going to miss playing for Triton, but looking forward to possibly playing on a club or intramural soccer team in college to continue playing the game she loves so much over all these years. So you can take one of the Simonovs, and we got 3 left.
Yeah, so Sophia Simonoff, been playing since I was 4. Best part of playing for Triton was the people on the team and in the community. My favorite memories were the bus rides and the games. Thinking about playing intramural in college, but not sure yet. And wanted to thank all my youth coaches and Eric for everything. I'm very grateful for all the time and effort they put into all my years of soccer, and I'm going to miss Triton soccer a lot next year.
That's nice. Yeah, and I imagine for these girls, like, trying to imagine, first they don't know where they're going to school, but also trying to imagine what school is going to be like.
Right.
You know, what are intramural sports going to be like? So hopefully by the time they get there back to normal. So Annika Simonoff been playing soccer also since she's been 4. Her favorite memories of the season were the pasta parties. The best part of playing for Triton was the new friendships she made with girls on the team. She's planning to go to college and maybe play intramural soccer. And a huge thank you to all the great coaches that have developed my love for soccer and gotten us all where we are. I'm going to miss this sport and this team. And then Lily Schroeder's the last one.
Yeah, last but not least. Lily has been playing soccer since she was 2. Her favorite part about playing soccer at Triton is the team, and Lily's favorite game from high school soccer was against Masco. That was a good game. Lily looks up to women's national team player Julie Ertz. Lily plans to major in biology and to play soccer in college.
Nice.
That's great.
Yeah, and Masco's not in the Cape Ann League anymore, which is a
very unfortunate time to leave, considering that their league is not playing this year.
Yeah, which is too bad for Masco. But, for years, I mean, it was really a mismatch. I mean, they were just such a bigger school with a bigger program in a lot of sports, including basketball, including soccer. So better for them when they're able to get back on the field to play some good competitive games. Right. But it is too bad that they're not playing. But we've got 4 more after this, so it must be Newburyport, Amesbury, and who else? Do you recall?
We have Georgetown to play still.
Georgetown.
Yep.
Okay. That's 3 out of the 4. Not sure who the last one would be, but hopefully they get all the way through the season. This being able to move the Saturday game to Monday night's nice. Linfield, okay. Which is always a good program, right? I mean, Linfield
always competitive. They're always competitive. Yeah. That was a big win last year for this. They beat them in Linfield 2-1. It was one of the earlier wins early in the season. Right, and they have a nice stadium as well. I mean, they have a nice field. Yeah. So I do remember that game. Yeah. So it's they don't have a win yet, but they played really well here tonight. And I think if they can take this and build on it, and Newburyport is not the powerhouse it's been in the years past. So there's a chance there, and certainly against Georgetown, there's a chance there as well. Yep. Amesbury, I think Amesbury's program is undefeated right now. They're quite good. They're quite good. So, I mean, it's tough to to play your first 3 games without your starting goalie. I mean, it has a huge impact on the game.
Right.
She's a nurse's leader on the team, and she's the anchor back there, and Olivia came in fresh, and it's tough to be a communicator and shouting out and being kind of a leader on the team when you haven't played varsity at all. And it helps as a player to have the goalie back there communicating and getting you fired up and picking you up off the dirt when you're feeling down, and that's kind of part of the role of a goalie, and Darcy does that very well.
She does. She's always a presence. Even when they're at the other end of the field, you certainly hear her, and you're right. So starting the season off with missing her for the first 3 games, it's tough too for her because it's an 8-game season. Right. With maybe a couple of extras tagged on.
And we played 2 of the best teams in the league, with Pentucket and North Reading. So, it could have easily, pulled Rockport for first game, which would have been certainly a different match. and less pressure for Olivia in the net. Maybe we score a goal early,
Right.
and it just sets a tone for the rest of the game. So, it's kind of luck of the draw, too, with the schedule.
Right. I don't think anyone wants to play Pentucket in their first game of the season. No. Pentucket doesn't want to play Pentucket. Or Amesbury, I guess they're getting good as well. So one thing we talked about with the boys the other day was the multi-sport athletes at Triton and how many of their players play different sports as well. There's a wrestler on that team and a couple of hockey players and track and field. So you've known these girls a long time. Are many of them multi-sport athletes? I know Darcy's not, right? She just plays soccer, I believe, right?
She just does soccer, yep. It's tough to see. A lot of them just play soccer, right? I mean, there's I know some of the girls in the JV do swimming.
Well, I think Caroline still does track.
She does track in the spring.
And Lizzie Protopappas as well still does track.
Yep.
Maeve still plays basketball. But I'm not sure about any of the other girls.
Yeah, there's not many that do track. I mean, Hayley did track, but she dropped out last year. But yeah, most of them are just soccer players.
She dropped out because track is relentlessly boring, or no?
She had a real tough time with the races. Which, I did track. I loved the races and hated practice. She liked the practices and didn't like the races. So it's just the pressure of the race. And, I guess. But
that's funny. Maeve had the same kind of experience where she did not enjoy the meets, but really loved the practices. Right. So, and that's such a huge program now at Triton. It's gotten so big. Both cross country and track and field. So
they got a great coach.
They do, and it's a good culture. It's a culture that just builds up a good camaraderie on the team and all that. So that helps as well.
For sure.
I think that's one thing we'll see a lot as the kids start to come back into school. Knock on wood, hybrid. I think next week.
Right.
Start to see more of that come together, because I think it's a challenge too that these girls really had no practice before the season started, but also didn't have that time in the classroom, that time in the school, that kind of bonding time that you get as a team, and they just haven't had that because they haven't been in school together.
That's right. Yep, for sure.
I think that's one thing we used to talk about whenever we would do the football games is, we'd have Liam Gay-Colleen, Caroline's older brother, would call the games with me, and we'd talk before, what were kids saying in school that day? What was the vibe around the high school going into the big football game that night? And, they just don't have that. There's just there's no chance to really have that kind of bonding.
There's no pre-game Zoom pep rallies.
Right.
None that I'm aware of, anyway.
Somehow that just wouldn't be the same. So,
one thing Pressman's good at is the halftime, kind of making adjustments and getting the girls, dialed back in again. I think they're going to come out here pretty strong to start the second half. I'd be surprised if they didn't. And it's senior night. They seem to be fired up. Emotion plays a big part of it. And they know they got a good chance to beat Rockport. They know they put a ton of pressure on them in the first 2 quarters of the game. So, hopefully, Eric, the coach, made light of the fact that they're playing off them. They're not really marking them tight. That you're going to have an extra touch or two, and to make, if you have space, you have space to make runs. And if you have space to make runs, you have space to make the through balls and look to that weak side and get some opportunities, because it's there. It's just a couple creative passes and we'll get the ball in the net.
A couple times in the second quarter, we saw really good runs from the wings coming up, from the weak side, and then that little exchange between Morgan Hall and Caroline there in the far corner from us. When they, I think you said at the time, it wasn't just kicking the ball; they really took their time on it, and they passed with a purpose. So got to see more of that.
Yep.
Speaking of Caroline, she's stretching out. Looks like she might be. Nope, she's coming in. So. Here they go, back out on the field.
Here we go.
Should be Triton ball to start, and it is. Looks like the usual starting squad right now.
They got the seniors back in.
Oh, they do?
Yep, we got Sophia Simonoffs on the right wing. I think we got the same way we started the game to start the second half.
Morgan ball at her feet. And that's going to roll out. It's going to be Rockport ball real quick.
Little things. Like Hayley should have made that pass just a quick moment sooner, and it should have been on the ground without bouncing around. And, I can say because of my own daughter. So, the ball was bouncing around, and it was a tougher touch for Sophia. And then went out of bounds, and now Rockport's going with the possession on it. There's a nice ball.
So she doesn't even have to wait for you to tell her that at the dinner table. She can hear that.
She can hear it right now.
Right on the broadcast. So, nice. Beautiful ball.
Look at Annika.
Good control. Right back to Morgan again. Oh, almost. She didn't make the run in, though, right after she passed it. But it's going to go out on Rockport again.
That was a great run.
There's a good idea there.
Here comes a chance to do something. Send it into the box. Let something good happen. And there's something good. Ball's still bouncing around out there.
Okay.
Keep it up. Just keep it up. Keep throw the puck at the net, as they say in hockey.
But one thing you notice when you put that ball in there, that Rockport does not make a clean touch on it. So if you play that ball up, you should be crashing on that defender, waiting for that poor touch, and just pick her clean and have a go at it.
We want to win that ball, girl.
It is definitely awkward when neither of them can header the ball, although you can see they want to.
They want to, yes.
Yeah. It's definitely where the instinct is.
There we go.
Good little play. Not quite the right touch on it, but I thought she might have time to get it, but I think it's going to roll out for a goal kick. Yep. So Triton again pressuring early. Pressuring consistently, and they've really held the ball down the offensive end so much. Here comes Rockport. Going to try and play it to the wing, and they're going to play it out of bounds again. Chance to give it to Gabby right there. Good little ball inside. Oh, she almost couldn't quite get a foot on it to make the right turn. Ball's up, nobody's offsides. That's exactly what you were talking about. Just put it in the box and give a chance.
Yep, pick it off the touch. There hasn't been a clean trap in the box by Rockport yet this game. You like my objective commentating?
So, I make no. I don't try to pretend I'm objective at all. No. I'm entirely cheering for the home team, and relentlessly so. I have no qualms about that.
But we're fair.
Yeah.
It's not objective.
Right. That's true. That's a good way to put it. Fair, but not objective. Yeah, and I always want to see the home team win, period. 8 goals would be really nice tonight. That would be fun. 8 goals for the 8 seniors.
Tim's working way harder than me over there.
Morgan again.
Yep.
Which brings it across. Rockport just giving him so much space to work with. I mean, Morgan had that ball for a long time. Ball's going to go out again Rockport. I'm sorry, again Triton. Nice, great play. All the way back to the defense.
Yeah,
swinging it, change the field.
Be patient, wait for the opportunity. Have a nice pass.
Oh, and then a little miscommunication there.
It's good defense by Rockport. Good pressure. We got it back though.
Triton again, not communicating cleanly on that far side. And Rockport now with a chance to bring it to the center and do something. Bringing it all the way down to the corner. In the box for Rockport momentarily.
And we got to break out.
Good step by Rockport.
No doubt.
Triton still on it, still pressuring. Gonna roll out.
Can't see that. Is that Annika? I think it's Annika on the left side.
I gotta remember binoculars. It would make it a lot easier. At least to know who we're looking at.
Right.
Certain players really stand out by their style.
Yeah, I'm
just the
sure
way they move.
That's Annika over there on the left side.
Good pressure by Triton. Good sort of pressure without over, not too much physicality. So they were able to get away with one there and get another kick in. Morgan turning again, sending it down, but a little too much.
Forward! Get him forward, Hayley Moreland, let's go!
Whoops. That one's going to slide through. Hayley on it.
There we go.
Going to try and bring it out.
Keep coming, keep coming.
Good move by 11 on Rockport. If she can get to the ball. Out. Can be a Rockport kick in here. They've had a little more offense in this, just in this opening 6 minutes here. Rockport has. They've had the ball down, ball down that end of the field a little bit more. And this can be dangerous, putting that ball. Yep, but it's going to go right to her.
Well, it's kind of the danger when you let a team that is looking for their first win, like we are, that you let them stay around in the game for too long, they start to get their confidence up and feel they got a chance, and your level comes up, and next thing you know, you got a ball game.
Right.
So it'd be nice to put one in the net here.
Chance for a little give and go. She's going to bring it out to the wing. Nope, she's going to keep it right in the center. Now bring it outside.
That's a great ball.
Chance to step up, and she does.
Alyssa's having a good game.
Well, she is having a good game. That's got to be it. Yep.
That's a no-brainer.
Yep. No, he's calling it the other way. He's actually calling that on Triton. I think she was in her. That's a COVID call because she was definitely physically bodying her up, and then the girl.
Looks like she threw a hip at Morgan there. But.
Yeah. Oh, that's an inadvertent header.
Yep. Alyssa's there. Alyssa's there.
She is. Oh, almost. Got to step up on that.
Good, Sue.
Yeah, Rockport definitely got a little bit of a momentum swing here. Yeah.
That's good, strong defense there.
8 minutes into this quarter. Triton keeping the seniors out there for now. I wonder how much longer until Pressman's going to bring in Caroline and who else from the starters isn't out there now. I'm not sure. Rockport gives it away. Morgan on the ball again. Chance for a little give and go. That's exactly what happens. Morgan Hall on the left side. Chance to center it. Just got some help there. Oh, and I think a little miscommunication. She was going to the corner with it, but neither of her teammates knew that's where she was going. And that's not enough practice. That's not enough time together as a team, is what that is. And that's going to roll out. Yeah, Triton's got to make something happen here. Really start to open things up. They've had so many chances. Opportunity now.
Someone's got to show for her.
Yep. She needs some help.
Yep.
Back to Chloe. Chloe over to Janet, I think.
Yep. It's good possession.
Great possession. Great play. Great all the way around. Nice little touch. Chance to take a shot if she wants it.
There it is.
There's the shot. Oh! And that one's going to roll out. It's going to be a goal kick. That pressure is fantastic. They just got to finish one off.
That was well done.
Just got to finish one off.
They had the composure, played it back, reset it, came in from the other side. That was nice. Really nice.
Really good soccer. Really good soccer. Just let's get some goals.
So we got some subs coming in here soon. Looks like Caroline, Gabby, and is it Alea? I can't see the last one.
Chloe with the ball. Again, looking down that right side.
There it is. Play through.
And there it is. There it is.
One more.
Time. Almost. Good defense. Great possession to take that away. Good play.
Take the touch.
Need to go a little bit quicker with that. Triton can control it here and do something with it. Quick counter right here. Is he on it? Brings it to the middle, but somebody was out of position, not there. I don't know what who she was expecting, but somebody wasn't there. But Morgan's on the ball now.
Look for Alyssa.
There she goes.
Here we go. That's going to stay in. Oh, she's got some wheels. Rockport.
Yeah, she does. Oh, she put her hand on her shoulder. Oh,
little tap right in front of the ref. Just enough of a bump. Didn't look like much, but
that's a COVID call.
Yep.
So there's a lot of subs coming in for both teams here.
Janet's the third one. So you got Gabby, Caroline, and Janet coming in.
She needs some help. She needs some help, or she needs to take a shot. Just unleash one. Oh, there's a chance. Almost. Is that Alyssa with that run?
Yeah,
was, right?
yeah, we get the skill too to challenge their defenders.
Yeah.
You know,
There you go, girls.
we're starting to see that more in the second half. Got what is it?
Chloe coming out.
It looks like Annika and Sophia.
Trent with the chance now again to throw the ball into the box. Off of this kick in. That's exactly what happens, but nobody there on the Triton side to attack. Alyssa again almost gets it away. Good little play by Rockport there. This Rockport team has come out a lot stronger in the second half. They really have. I mean, they haven't created a whole lot of opportunities for themselves.
More intensity, more energy.
Great play by Alyssa. Stuck that ball right.
She's having a great game.
Yeah, they've got more energy. They've got more attack in them. They haven't really put anything together here. And Triton is just consistently getting chances without quite converting. Oh, almost. What's the call there?
COVID call.
Come on. They're both going after the ball. And that brings it all the way out here, too. Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah, I know that's going to frustrate Hayley.
That is tough. Triton play way up.
Nice step.
Yeah, and that's tough right there. Like, what are you supposed to do? She couldn't really put her body into it, and as a result, this one's going to roll all the way out.
Shift to the inside, get it clean.
6 minutes left now in this quarter. Triton has been hammering, but still nothing.
Knocking on the door.
And at some point, if we get to the fourth quarter and it's still nothing, that's when the momentum is all Rockport, because all they need to do is just hang on and hope for some luck down the other end. Good pressure. And Triton comes away with it. Yeah, nice play from Morgan. Oh, almost. Really patient on this ball, really moving around well. There's a chance. Knocked down in the box, but nothing. No call.
No call. Of course.
That was a tough one. I mean, it didn't look like she had either had position, or it didn't look like she was totally on balance. I mean, she was kind of falling over a little bit while she was moving for the ball. So
no, if it was regular soccer, I'd say no call.
Yeah,
there was definitely contact that was put in place by Rockport.
That's a good point.
That they called Alyssa in the same type of situation just 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's hard to understand this.
Sometimes they're reluctant to call it because it's a penalty kick. If it's outside the box, they call it, but if it's inside the box, they don't.
Right.
I never understood that. A penalty is a penalty, but that tends to happen. I think they maybe don't want to have it influence the game. Obviously 1-0 could be the difference maker here.
Rockport miscommunicates, but still ends up with the ball.
recover, Jason. You gotta recover. She wants to win. Open up, Jason. Automatically, open up.
Here's a chance now.
Good step. Chloe. Yep.
Chloe.
Good step by Chloe. So get that space, just turn and burn. There it is. Great ball.
Beautiful pass. It's got to go.
Finish,
Come on,
finish.
Caroline.
Got it.
Caroline. Oh my God.
What a save.
Wow. This keeper. Unbelievable, this keeper. She is having a career night in goal. Wow.
Jeez.
That was a beautiful play all the way around.
And
for
we got a
Triton.
great angle from here. You could see it lined up.
Perfectly lined up.
Yep.
Perfect pass. God, and this keeper has made at least 3 fantastic saves, not including the penalty kick.
Wow.
And here comes Triton again.
There it is, inside pass.
Alyssa goes down. Rockport trying to play a little give and go. Can't quite execute on it, but gets the ball back. Chance to settle down, control it across midfield. Quick pass instead. Oh, here we go again.
Caroline, make that break.
Izzy on the ball now.
Cut.
Turns it
Good
inside.
cut.
Beautiful cut. Chance to do something here. Another nice cut. Another chance to take a shot. Good step up by the Rockport defender to just get enough of a foot on that. God, that's so tough. It's so tough to play defense against that.
It's good
But
defense.
the ball's going to roll out. Triton has had just so many incredible chances to score. And that keeper, wow.
Trying to go. Check in, check out. Alyssa, come into the play, Jason.
Just got to keep working. Get the space, take it. There it is. Yep. All day long, give and goes.
Turn over there. Rockport coming the other way. And again, Rockport now with a lot of space on their own.
We have good structure. See the formation of the defense here? We got, 5-6 players, all nice format. That's tough to break. It's tough to break a defense like that.
Easy now.
Caroline's got a call for that.
Come on, got to get to it. Almost.
A little sooner run. A little sooner break on that. She gets a chance to go to goal.
Ball's going to roll down. She's going to play it back to the keeper. Darcy with it at her feet. They've really played phenomenal possession in the midfield.
No question about it.
And they've been patient to try and set themselves up for good shots, and they've gotten some great shots. Just need to finish one here.
Just really well done. Just breaking the defense down. There it is. There it is.
Oh, Izzy on it. She's got a chance. Caroline now with the ball.
Make a move. Make a move.
Sends it back.
Chloe's got a shot on her. Come on, Chloe.
Yep. She takes it right at the keeper.
You see her. She was lining up for it.
Yep.
Struck it well.
Keep her on the outside.
Don't give up on it. Good step. Great step.
Great play. Great play. Great play. Turns it over. Doesn't quite go out of bounds, so Rockport still maintains that possession. Chance to step up here for Triton and get that ball back.
Good pressure. See, that pressure made that bad pass right there. It's nice. A lot of good pressure on Triton tonight on defense.
A lot of.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Get the space.
Keep that in. All right.
Get Izzy. Get Izzy.
Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. What's it called?
The
that quarter. Oh my
quarter
God.
ends again. I lost track of the time.
I lost track of the time too. But again, I can't believe a referee standing there watching a girl making a run like that. Blows the whistle. These guys are killing me. They are absolutely killing me.
I think they give them some COVID minutes or something, instead of injury time.
Oh, it's just... Okay, so they played, what now, 16 minutes of soccer, and it's been all Triton the whole time, but now they have to score. I mean, now the pressure starts to ratchet up on Triton because you can't get that close again and again and again and not score and get a win here.
I think you got to take more chances on the ball and try to, take their defenders on when they get to that last line of defense and just get that one step and have your balance. So when you get it back, you can take that shot.
Yeah, and I think they can gamble a bit because it's not like Rockport has shown that much of a threat. And again, Darcy's in the goal. I mean, you got your keeper that you want in there. So gamble a little bit more here.
Get aggressive. You want to get that first win.
Yeah. Well, it's not like they haven't played aggressive to try and shoot that, but just that one little bit more.
One more attacker up. I mean, being aggressive as far as maybe the defender goes up. No, they've been all over it this game.
Tiny bit more on it. So, yeah. And Rockport, on the other hand, I mean, at this point, I think they just play back and they just say, we're not giving up a goal. That's, come out of this with the moral victory of a tie at this point to have their keeper playing the way she's been playing. I mean, she's been out of her mind. And Triton's just got to break it. But I do think, so after the boys' game, we actually ran into the referees in the parking lot, and I told them what a great game I thought they called, because they did. And like I mentioned at one point, there were times when it felt like they let stuff go, but it was more because it was soccer, and then they forgot, can't have that much contact.
Right.
But overall, they just called a really good game, including a kid on who the heck were they playing? Ipswich. In the box where was it a penalty? Wasn't it a penalty? The kid was really off balance, and the Triton kid was near him but didn't really touch him, but it was just one of those, and they didn't call a penalty and they let it go. But just talking to them after the game about how it's hard for them. It really is different.
Right.
So
yep, they're adjusting as well. Sure, especially the older guys. They've been doing it forever, right? So it's like you get a younger kid who's done it. Maybe they can adjust.
Right. You're saying old guys. You're saying old guys don't adjust to things. Is that?
No. Old dogs, new tricks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. All right, so Triton's got to come out and score quick. Score one quick and then pile it on a little bit. Looks like the captain's talking to the team themselves, too. Coach Pressman's with, I'm not sure who he was talking to right there.
Looks like Hayley.
They got to go out and score quick. Just make sure it's, the longer they go without that score, the more the pressure's going to ratchet up. And just want to make it happen quickly.
Keep composure, but up the urgency level.
Right.
Just a little more urgent play. Stay composed.
And have some faith. One of these shots is going to go in. I mean, it's got to happen. The way they've been playing.
As soon as it's a long break between quarters.
It does feel like a long break, yeah. All right, the referees are about to call them out there. Here we go. 20 more minutes of soccer.
Let's go, girls.
All right.
Here we go.
So I think too the lack of practice too is where you don't get as many of those chances to play inside the box, to get those touches, get those passes, get those shots. You just don't have the same just the same rhythm of it. It comes to a lot of practice. So.
We got a couple of changes. We got Sophia Lazinski starting out up a striker. He may have Anna Romano in over there on the right wing, number 2. No. I can't get the number because Skylar Sharp's number, but
she's not playing definitely. So
I think that's Anna Romano.
Okay, coming up from the JV team.
Yeah, freshman.
Nice. Oh, freshman. No kidding. Yeah, give her some time at speed. See what it's like out there.
Yeah, she's an excellent player. I coached there for many seasons. Nice to see she's getting some time up there.
Ball out now for Triton. Triton kicking, right? Yeah. Hard to tell. Maybe it might be a Rockport kicking.
It is hard to tell.
He's got his name straight up in the air.
Yeah.
So which way we're going with the ball? Or maybe it was a... No, it's a kick in. Oh, yeah. Triton's going to send it down. Get it over midfield. Start get that offense going again.
Step.
Number 2 for Rockport. It's been really busy tonight. Has that ball taken away from her though. It's going to roll out and it's going to be somehow it's going to be a corner kick. So again, it's really hard to understand when both players react in a certain way. You call it. No, I guess he is calling the goal kick. All right.
I thought he pointed to the corner, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what it looked like too.
Yeah.
But
All right.
that's all right. All right. So again, Rockport giving him plenty of room.
That's a nice little ball right there.
No. You can't call that from all the way back there.
You call a handball on that?
He called the handball on that. Yeah. I don't understand. That's a good ball by Rockport, especially because it gets by Triton into the corner. Darcy's got to do something with it. They're going to clear it out, and a great clearance all the way up to Triton.
Good little turn.
Ball's going to be out on Rockport. So it seems like Pressman wants to attack a little bit more. They just haven't been able to put anything together here in the first couple of minutes of this last quarter. Morgan on the ball. It's going to be out again. A little bit disjointed here to start off. Neither team really controlling it too much. Throwing the ball forward.
Open up a little bit. Open up to me. Open up to me. Yep. Still open this field up.
Good ball down the line, but it's going to roll out. Yeah, they neither team really feels like they've quite. Maybe they're both really nervous at this point.
I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, Rockport is playing a little bit scared. Triton is playing a little nervous, like too many opportunities not going in. They got plenty of time. And this is a long games.
Nice little step.
Great step up. Chance to do something. They still have it.
There it is.
Fantastic.
Get the weak side run.
Ball's going to go.
Corner.
Going to be a corner. There we go.
Yep.
Nice. Excellent. Good opportunity created there by Triton. Chance to do something here. It's interesting. Without the threat of the header, it almost makes it a little harder to defend. Like, the ball can really be going anywhere at this point.
There it is.
Oh, right in the middle.
A little bicycle from the 18-yard
Almost
line.
tries a little bicycle. Doesn't quite fully commit to the bicycle. So.
Yeah, it's equally as hard on the offensive side too. When the ball's crossed, you can't head the ball to take your shot. So you gotta let it go by. It's tough to chest the ball in.
Chloe sends one up. The ball's in there. A little bit late coming around from the weak side on that. And Rockport can bring it all the way across midfield. It's in possession.
The wheels.
Good play. This could be.
Is that Hayley? No, number 4. It's Maddie.
Oh, they're going to call that again. They're calling it. Which way are they calling it? Again, they're calling it. Against Triton.
Call on us.
Yeah. Again, it looked like soccer, but they calling too much contact and. So this is dangerous for Triton here. Rockport has not had a lot of opportunities, but this is a real one. And that's actually a decent shot on goal.
Nice save.
Good save by Darcy. First time she's really been challenged very much tonight. But that's dangerous that Rockport is sort of getting its rhythm here.
That's a nice pace on it, that ball.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, just a misstep there. It's going to be Rockport ball. So Rockport feeling it, I think. They see they got a chance
They got a
here.
chance. You know, one goal could do it. That's not going to get it done, though.
Oh, no. Turning it over that quickly is not going to get it done. Triton now. Let's see what they can do with it.
Yep.
Oh, good play by Chloe. Great play by Chloe. Puts the ball right there. Is that Alyssa that came back to it? Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yep.
She's going to run around that side. Coming to the middle. Not quite where I think she thought her teammate was. That's all right. That'll work.
Turn and go. That's Sophie.
Great little play. Again, Triton threatening here. Chance. Oh.
Oh, I had a chance. That was on frame.
Morgan Hall with a really great shot.
That is a nice overspin to it.
Excellent shot. Just a little bit
Caught the keeper
wide.
making a step forward when she made that shot, so she was frozen. She would have a tough time saving that if it was on frame.
Yeah, just a little bit wide. 12 and a half minutes now left in this game. 12 and a half minutes and Triton threatening again. They got to do more than threaten. They got to score. Chloe. Good
Nice.
little move.
Serve it.
Again, she did it twice. Now she puts it in there. Now it's out for a corner kick. A lot of confidence on the ball. No worry about any kind of bad turnovers. They're really playing smart and well.
No, that's great.
Another one into the center. Another clearance by Rockport for the moment. And then a turnover there. Rockport controlling it. Back to Triton's defense. And that's where being on the other side of that ball is to your advantage. Morgan a chance to get it.
Advantage that bad touch.
All right.
I like the run.
Couldn't quite get it to her.
Yep.
Ball's going to go not out. Going to be able to keep it in. Send it all the way down into the corner. That one's going to roll out, though. 11 and a half minutes left.
Tick-tock.
Tick-tock is right. Looks like Caroline coming in. Not sure what else Coach Pressman can do. Like what I don't know what any other adjustments he can make other than just get them to play a little further up, a little more aggressive. Oh, that's going to be handball again. Mm-hmm. Again, a dangerous position for Triton. Not sure what's going on here. What? That's another thing I don't fully understand. If you want to play it back, you can play it back. It's one thing to play if you play it too far forward.
That should be
right?
a goal kick. Yeah, right.
Why would you care if they want to play it back a little bit?
It was 4 feet difference.
Yeah.
Nice shift by Anna Romano. I think her first shift was a varsity at the varsity level.
Good for her.
Yeah. As a freshman, plenty experience or opportunities coming her way. That's why I couldn't tell. She's only got the 6s off of her number. Because I could see the 2.
Right. Oh, and that's going to come the other way. I don't understand.
I think we're playing no-touch soccer that I was just referring to earlier.
Yeah.
This is,
yeah. It's one thing to not allow a girl to bang into another girl, but when the other girl stops, what are you supposed to do? Like, what was Alyssa supposed to do in that situation?
Right.
Less than 10 minutes now. Triton has got to score a goal. They played this entire game so well, so many opportunities. They've got to make something happen here. Caroline on it.
Yep.
Goes to Morgan.
Come to it.
Nope, comes to the middle instead.
See, all the time they hit, they give me all that time.
Yep.
They're coming right off their marks.
Caroline, and goes right between Caroline's legs. She's going to miss that one. She's going to want that back because she had some space to go. 9 minutes now.
Nice
Alyssa
challenge.
with a great interception. Sends it up, but a little bit too hard. Triton a chance again. Oh, almost.
Just kick it away.
Yep.
Here we go.
Under 9 minutes now. Here comes Triton. Goes to the center from Morgan. She's got Chloe behind her. She's going to go down the wing, though. She knows she can get by this girl.
Yep.
She knows she can get by her. It's just a matter of doing it. Not getting bumped off the ball.
Here we go. Here we go.
She didn't, and there's a chance right there. Complete chaos in the box. Chloe with a chance. She's going to shoot. Nope, no handball on that, though. And that one's going to up, and it's going to... Oh,
Just over
God,
the top.
that also looked like it was going in.
That was Maddie who took that shot.
Izzy Reiniger coming back into the game. So it was good, though. It was good possession. It was good to get at least a couple of shots on, and you want to make something happen here. Too many opportunities. 8 minutes now left in this game. Again, the tension's going to ratchet up for Triton the more they get close without scoring. Here's a chance.
Got to keep it down here.
So she got pushed off the ball. No COVID call that time.
Yep.
Rockport gets possession. Sends it back. And that's going to roll out.
I'll take the kicking on that.
Sub coming in.
Gabby.
It's Gabby Mckendree coming in. Gotta have something here. Triton's ball.
You got Morgan a break.
Caroline. Are they giving Morgan a minute?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, give her a couple minutes and get her back in. Ball going down and going out again. Once again, it's just sort of disjointed. They haven't quite been able to maintain possession long enough to do something with it. Instead, they turn it over. Again, Rockport's going to be dangerous if they get a chance here. They've had a lot of luck going their way so far this game. And
That's a right call.
referee saying it's Triton ball. Caroline crunched between two girls and the ball's given up again.
No COVID call.
Yeah. It's just not consistent. I mean, and I understand it's very difficult, but it is kind of, there's an opportunity. Nope, Triton's going to be able to turn this away.
That's well done. Almost.
All right, control the ball for a little bit here. This is where they miss Morgan in midfield because
Here we go, Gabby.
There's Gabby on it now. All right, a little bit of a break
Izzy,
here.
you got Izzy.
That's good. Get it down here.
Stay composed.
Set something up. Good defense by Rockport there to take that ball away. And now a counterattack. It's not going to go too far, though. Here they come again. Going to try and bring that to the right wing, and they do. And that girl's on sides, and she's got a chance. Darcy was way out of the net, but managed to recover in time. I don't think the girl saw her. I don't think the girl looked up and saw how far out Darcy was. And that's right, 5 minutes, you heard him. There's 5 minutes left in this game, and Triton has had so many opportunities and just hasn't been able to quite convert one yet. Chloe sends it to the middle.
Here it is.
Alyssa
Caroline.
on it.
Come on, Caroline.
Caroline get clean.
She's going to go right to the
Essentially
net.
one-on-one.
Get
She can
Izzy.
just get by this girl. She's going to take it out to the corner. Going to try and send it to the center. She's going to be a corner kick. 4 minutes left, 4.5 minutes left. We got to make it happen on this one right here.
Running out of time, running out of chances. Here we go.
Center. Came to Izzy. She couldn't quite get the foot on it she wanted. Ball's going to roll way back and out of bounds. Should be Triton ball again. And now's when you really can't waste any time chasing down a soccer ball. You have very little time
Gotta
left.
stop the time, right? Because
Morgan Hall back on the field. 3.5 minutes. There's 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game.
He's already, it's the same age, you know.
Gotta move quick here, Triton. Ball thrown into the box again. A little bit of contact, nothing called. Morgan managed to knock a girl down. There's a chance. Turn around on it. Cleared out pretty well.
Recover, Janet. Hey, Khalid, you gotta recover.
Triton's got to get this possession, get it up the field. They got 3 minutes to score here. Caroline, the ball at her feet again. Over to Alyssa. Alyssa has Morgan. Goes to her. Alyssa's got to get in position to shoot. Morgan still with it. Morgan puts it into the box, and that's going to roll out, and it's going to be a Triton kick-in. 2 minutes and 56 left. And the way these refs are calling this game, there's not going to be more than 2 minutes and 50 seconds left.
That's it.
There's not going to be any extra time. That ball's not a great opportunity there. Kind of threw that one away. I'm not sure what they were thinking.
Must have just a miss hit.
So Rockport in no rush at all because they can walk away from this with a tie, which would be this keeper's highlight reel. No doubt. I don't know. We don't know whether she's a senior or anything, but she is having a game. Here we go. 2 minutes and 17 left for Triton to do something. All the way back down to Darcy. Who's got to come up? Oh, a little bit of a
Dangerous touch.
definitely a dangerous touch. Ball goes out. It should be Triton ball. Yep, it's Triton ball. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Yeah, that was definitely a dangerous touch. Go. And miscommunication there, and a missed opportunity there. And here comes number 7 for Rockport with a chance to center it, and she does. Triton tries to clear it. Another chance for Rockport. Darcy's over there on it. Dives on the ball, covers it up. Now they got to move quick. 1 minute and 37 seconds left. She can't kick it over midfield, and I think nope, she didn't. She managed to contain it. That's good. Triton now. Caroline Gay-Colleen sends it down. Izzy's down there. Alyssa's down there. Caroline would step up. Ball's going to be a Triton throw-in or kick-in. Got to move quick. 1 minute and 17. Caroline's going to turn on it. Send it to Alyssa. Can't control it. Still Triton ball. A minute left. We know the whistle's going right at a minute. So 1 minute left. Throwing the ball in. Not enough, and it's going to roll out. There's been a couple of those on that right side that just haven't gone the way they needed them to right here late in the game.
Nope.
And the ref's already looking at his watch. This is tough. This is tough. So many opportunities. So many huge opportunities. Defense played really, really well, too. I mean, they didn't make mistakes.
Yep. No, that's
Did
right.
everything you could want out of that defense. And I think, between the penalty kick that that they didn't get, and then the opportunity taken away by the refs there at the end of that first quarter. It's tough. Rockport now is just going to possess and try and keep it away from Triton long enough. Might be one more chance for Triton here. Nope, ball goes out of bounds. Rockport ball. Nope, blue. It's Triton ball. They got to move quick. That guy's going to blow the whistle any second now. Morgan Hall, ball at her feet, chance to center it. And he's going to call the game right there. These are I got to say it, these are terrible.
Unbelievable.
Terrible. Terrible.
Absolutely unacceptable.
And now the coaches, or rather the ref, is yelling at one of the Triton girls. I don't know what happened here, but that was a really ugly end of this game. And that's unfortunate.
Game. Like,
That's unfortunate. I feel like it really has. It was a great game of soccer. There was a lot of great soccer from the Triton team tonight. Fantastic defense, just created opportunities.
Yep.
Credit to that Rockport keeper. She had a phenomenal night, and it started with the save on the penalty kick.
Yep.
Started with the save on the penalty kick, and then and she really made some great saves. Carolina had a couple of great shots. Morgan had some great shots. Really, just all the way around.
Yep. No, it was a great possession ball. It moved the ball really nice. Didn't go in the net. I mean, everything else was great.
Everything they did was beautiful soccer. Really well played. And Darcy's backs played a really good game as well. She didn't have a whole lot of opportunities, but when she had them, she made them, and that's all you can ask for. And really, I think send the tape to the MIA, because man, those two guys really I think they heard Triton's calls a little bit there.
Yeah, they got somewhere to beat tonight, clearly.
Yeah, and I think Coach Pressman is probably giving them an earful about it too. You can't blame him. So, but a good effort from Triton, and so they don't get the win, but they played such great soccer.
Yeah,
you got to take that. You got to look at all the different ways that you can get a little bit better, find that aggression a little bit quicker, coming out of the gate. Recover from a. This is a loss in a way. I mean, it really is. So you got to kind of recover from this and step up for the next game. Which we know, is it Newburyport? Is it Georgetown? It could be Georgetown coming up. So they got to come out aggressive. They got to score goals. They got to get those goals. So
yep. Well, at least they know what they have to work on in practice.
So a tough loss / tie for Triton here on senior night, but we'll be back. We got at least one more game for the Triton girls before the season ends here at home. And until then, thank you very much, Bob. Thank you, Viking TV, and we'll be back.